Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. I'm Nick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. So, I don't know if I'm going to like James Gunn's DC universe, but he's fleshing it out. Some of the stuff I'm concerned about, and some of the stuff I'm really excited about. The fact that he's chosen to adapt Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow has really interested me, and I've been in love with the character of Supergirl since I saw Helen Slater's Supergirl movie in 1984. I enjoyed the first season of the Supergirl show starring Mel Benoist, and I loved Lara Vandervoot in Smallville as Kara, but there's no question about it. This is going to be a very different version of Supergirl. Millie Alcock is perfect to play this version of Tom King's Kara Zor-El because Millie can portray, as she did in House of Dragons, that kind of damaged, strong, young woman. I'm strong, but I'm damaged. And, I think she can do that perfectly. Now, yesterday we found out that James Gunn has found his Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow villain in Mateos, let me see if I can get this surname right, Schuenertz, right? Now, I know nothing about this guy, but my sources say he's a very, very good actor. He certainly looks the part. Now, I've only read this graphic novel once, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, and my memory's crap. So this morning, I quickly kind of reread some highlights of that graphic novel. So I think it's going to be a very interesting movie that can go either way, because this is a story that can be misunderstood in the current day by the audience, right? And it'd be interesting to see what makes more money, Superman or Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And I want to discuss this story and this movie that they're going to make. Now, this is going to be directed by Craig Gillespie, a very good, capable director. Interesting that it's not a woman directing this film, but they could have found a great female director, but James decided to tap a Latinx female to adapt the script, but this male director to make the movie. Again, very, very interesting. So here's the bullet points of this story. Right, so Creme of the Yellow Hill, who is the character Mateos is going to be playing, kills a young alien girl's father, and the alien girl draws Supergirl into the conflict. So it's a very, very interesting graphic novel. It's a very interesting story, but this is a Kara Zor-El, a Supergirl that's been sitting on a rock for years and years and years and years. She's been on her own. She's lost her parents. She's lost the rest of Krypton. And it's a very, very interesting story. This is not a smiley, positive Supergirl. This is a very damaged, lonely Supergirl. She's a survivor. So it's very, very interesting that they're adapting this story, and I think this is a movie that can go either way. And Creme of the Yellow Hill is certainly a very different villain to what we're used to seeing in graphic novels and comic book movies as well. So he's going to be interesting. And the fact that this young alien girl draws Kara into this conflict is also very interesting. Through this young girl, Kara learns to care again, learns to feel again. I believe that Millie Alcock will be seen in the Superman movie in the post-credits scene. I think Supergirl will be there. I don't think she'll play a huge part. I think the only way this can work is via a post-credit scene. And I'm looking forward to seeing her. I think this is why they're getting the movie ready now, because I think they're going to set that somehow up in the Superman movie, either in the actual movie or in a post-credit scene. I do think we will get post-credit scenes both in the DCU movies and the streaming shows as well. I'm a fan of post-credit scenes, but only if they're there for a reason. I don't want them to contrive stuff just to have the next post-credit scene. But post-credit scenes are a great idea. They worked brilliantly for the MCU, and I think audiences, like myself, really like them. They're exciting, and they get you teased for the next chapter of that story. So, very exciting, very interesting, and we'll see what kind of movie this is going to be.